Well, welcome everybody. Tonight is the night we've been waiting for some time. This is the official launch of Travel 10. And, we're really excited. We've been working hard for the last 2 or 3 months to put this together. Obviously, we're coming to you live from Boca Raton, Florida. I have sitting with me, of course, my beautiful wife, Elisa. And I have my nephew over here, who's Joey Seaforth, who is our Director of Operations. Actually, on remote locations, we have two guests that will be coming on later, which will be Kenneth and Omar. So we'll have those gentlemen up here in a few minutes to share what they've been doing during this pre-registration period, which I think you're going to find pretty amazing. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Omar today, and I said, how in the world did you put in 40 people before we even launched on your first generation? I mean, personal enrollments. I thought it was amazing. But again, it just goes to show you how exciting this is going to be for everybody. So we're going to be bringing them on towards the end of this presentation tonight. So what I want to do is we got a lot to cover, a lot of really cool stuff to share with everybody. So I'm going to give you a quick overview, and then I'm going to bring Joey in here to give you some news and updates, and then we'll get into the flow of the program tonight. So what we're going to try to accomplish in a very, very short period of time is give you all the news and updates. We're going to be talking about some marketing things. We're going to give you the sneak peek of the videos, which is, I know everybody's been waiting for that. And this is going to be tremendous. And we'll talk about that in a second. We're going to go into ranks and awards, the first 100. We're going to be talking about social media, how to use the gift card. Then we're going to bring in our guest here to give you some testimonials of what they've done and how they've done it. And then I'm going to close it out with a little bit of inspiration about, I think, where we're going. So with that, let's get started. So, Joey, if you would you share with everybody, kind of give everybody some updates and news on where we're at?
Absolutely. Thank you, Mark. And basically, Travel 10 is launching on August 10th at, guess it? 10 a.m. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, you'll be able to log into your back offices. You'll be able to see your permanent ID numbers that you have now. You'll be able to access your benefits. You'll be able to see all the reporting tools. You'll be able to manage your account. Everything that you need to do to run your business smoothly. And all that will take place tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern.
And the videos will be there live, right? Everything will be
videos
working.
Will be up. Everything.
Enrollments.
Everything you need. So just a little bit of house cleaning, like Mark said. We did have our pre-registration period for almost a month there. We had a lot of people sign up. Of course, we had a lot of people that didn't necessarily get their payment that went through. Originally, what we decided to do, we were going to just compress everybody out that didn't get their payment in, and then everybody that was left would have been in the genealogy and the tree. We thought about it a lot this morning, and we decided that wasn't really fair. So what we're going to do is we're going to give everybody a grace period. We're going to let everybody come in, whether your card went through successfully or not.
It's only a very small percentage, though.
It's very small percentage, right? But still, even if it happened to one person, it would be upsetting.
Yeah, because we kind of felt like when we were talking about it, that we knew everybody really wanted to be a part of this. And so we didn't want to do something like that and say, somebody come back and say, look, I don't know what happened. Because sometimes it could be a bad date.
Yep.
I mean, it could be anything. And so they're going to be able to do what to correct that.
So as soon as you have access to your back office, you're not going to necessarily have to call in support and have them process your card or anything like that. You'll actually be able to go in. You're going to have limited functionality. So if you go into your back office tomorrow and you don't have access to your benefits and you're not really able to navigate your back office, that's because your payment might not have gone through. So check your past due invoices. It's probably going to hit you right in the face and say, you got past due invoices, you pay them. So what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to update your card information, put that payment through, and as soon as you do that, you'll immediately have access to those benefits on the Travel Saver platform, the Benefit Hub, the entire functionality of your back office that you need to run your business. Like I said, we had some of those declines. We had some issues with Amex before. If you have an Amex card, you'll be able to process that smoothly tomorrow as well.
That's probably going to be live by tomorrow too with Amex,
yep,
right?
Absolutely. Everything will be nice and live and ready to go. I know there's going to be some questions tomorrow, and that's fine. There's going to be a lot of stuff. We're going to be hitting you with emails throughout the week as well. But Hyperwallet's going to be a big one because it is a mandatory option. It's not an option. It's mandatory here at Travel 10. So you're not going to have access to that just yet. That platform's still being built for you, but you don't necessarily need access to it just yet because the commission run hasn't happened for another month or so. But you will have that in time. The cards are being ordered. They'll be shipped out to you as soon as they are available.
Yeah, actually what happened with Hyperwallet, we thought this would be nice, no problem. That's going to be the easiest thing of all. It's usually your merchant processing problem. Merchant processing went perfectly, all the credit card companies, they're all good. Yeah, but what happened is Hyperwallet actually got purchased by PayPal.
Yep.
Which is good because it just gives them a lot more credibility, a lot more strength. They're going to be a more robust platform. And guys, this is going to be important for us because on a global basis, this is what we can use to pay commissions and also, you know, for people to be able to pay for their subscriptions and stuff. And we can do this throughout the entire world. So it's going to be a great global pay solution for us, plus the cost. That's another reason. It actually keeps our costs down, as you know.
And you get your funds like that.
Yeah, that's important, right? Yeah. The moment your checks are cut, 1 second later, they're in your bank account. You don't have to wait for a week or 2 weeks or anything else. When it's time to cut the commissions, it's in your bank.
Yeah, you don't have to wait 24, 48 hours for ACH or wait a week to get your check. It's going to be instant. And that's why we want Hyperwallet, and that's why we got it. But yeah, PayPal brings a lot of credibility, and obviously they're a little busy. So we're gonna hit you with some emails, and we'll update you on Hyperwallet, and you'll see exactly when it's available for you and when you're going to get those cards as well. You're also going to see that you have access to Benefit Hub in your back office. You're going to have your Travel Saver platform on your dashboard, and you also have the Benefit Hub icon. Now, a lot of you are going to think that, well, I've already got Benefit Hub if you came over from Good Life, but you're going to need to sign up and register a new account. So if you're happy with just what you got on Good Life, that's fine. But for Travel 10, you're going to need to go ahead and re-register, and you get this more savings as well through there. I just wanted to answer that one. But I mean, we don't have too much that we have to update you on yet, because it's getting ready to go. But we want everybody to be out there kind of doing some beta testing tomorrow, because it is live. We've tested it. We're really close to it. So what that means is there's probably little tiny things that we're going to miss. Not big things, just little content edits, maybe an S.
Yeah, we found a misspelled word just about 5 minutes ago. Right. Oh my gosh, we got a misspelled word somewhere.
So it happens.
It happens.
If you see something like that, go ahead and send us an email to support@tla1010.com. So that's support@tla10.com. And we're going to be updating our support platform as well, and you'll have a nice, complete, separate, distinct support platform here in the next coming days as well. But really, if you see anything out there that doesn't look right, or you even have questions about it, just go ahead and shoot us an email, and we'll handle it, or at least get you an answer for it too.
Yeah. But you know what, guys? This thing is so simple. I mean, probably our beta is going to last about a week, and then everything should be working perfectly. Yeah. I mean, that's what I love about this. It's just, this thing is designed for massive viral expansion, guys, and that's what we expect to have happen. So get ready, guys, because it's going to be I think it's like I keep telling people, it's going to be the wildest ride you've ever seen. I don't think there's ever been anything like this. So let's see. What else? We got anything else?
That's it. That's it. Just
jump into the good stuff.
Keep checking your emails for updates and future content coming out.
Okay, all right. So now we get into the fun stuff. All right. So here's what we're getting ready to do now. We're going to talk about the videos. Everybody's been waiting for that. Now, again, remember, the whole purpose of these videos are to do all the heavy lifting for you. The concept is very simple. All you have to do is share the gift by telling, if you heard of the gift, getting somebody to take a look at the video. From that point forward, guess what? It's doing the entire business presentation for you. And it's even doing the close, because at the end of the video, what happens is you're given 3 options. Choose what you want. You make your own decision, and the person's on board, or they've taken the card, or they've taken a customer subscription. Whatever happens, you win. And that's the beauty of it. You win. So what we're going to do tonight, because you're going to get a chance to see it in full tomorrow, we're just going to give you a little sneak peek of the actual 2 videos. One's in Spanish and one's in English. And that's one of the reasons I've got my wife here tonight too, is because she did a lot of work in helping us get everything done in Spanish, because one thing we did want to do is we wanted to start, with having everything in Spanish from the very beginning. So Elise, if you would, maybe a few words about how you feel about what we're doing in the Latin community now.
I feel very blessed at this moment. We have been working very hard, like you say, to put all the marketing tools, videos, websites, everything for our Spanish friends, for all my Spanish friends and families out there. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy because I feel we're giving them a big opportunity to have his dreams come true. So I'm very happy that we have everything in Spanish, and it looked great.
Yeah, it does. And maybe a few words in Spanish. Yeah, saying what you did.
Un saludo a todas las familias hispanas. Estoy muy feliz de poder darles esta oportunidad. Todos los websites, todos los instrumentos para que las personas puedan multiplicar su negocio van a estar en español. El video está maravilloso, así que tienen una gran oportunidad con Travel 10.
I don't know what she just said. What she said. Can you imagine? We've been together for 12 years. And I still don't speak any Spanish. And my daughter speaks perfect Spanish. So when everybody's mad at them, you know what happens? They're speaking in Spanish. Hey, what are you saying? What are you saying? I guess I should learn, right? All right, guys. I know, that's true. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So let's get started. what we're going to do now, we're going to show you just 2 minutes of the English version, about a minute of the Spanish, just a little teaser, so you just get an idea of the flair for how it looks and what's going to be happening. And then I'm going to jump right into some screen shares and talk about all this other good stuff. So we've got somebody here in the back here who's going to set that up. So German, if you would, please let the videos play. Welcome to The Gift. In the next few minutes, I'm going to ask you to make a yes or no decision. It's a decision that will impact your life forever, and it's also the easiest decision you'll ever make. My name is Mark Seaforth, founder and CEO of Travel 10, The Gift, and several other travel companies. I wanted to personally share this story with you because of my deep passion and sincere excitement for what you're about to see and hear. Maybe once in your lifetime, something comes along that is really different, something that can impact your life forever, something that is truly easy, something that actually saves you thousands of dollars year in and year out, something that can give you a life-changing income, something where you can't fail, you can only succeed, something that is fun and exciting. What I've just described is the gift. The person who shared this gift with you has already told you that if you can say no to the gift, you will receive a $1,000 gift card. So, for the next few minutes, simply watch and listen closely and then make your yes or no decision. Either way. Okay, now what we're going to do is going to switch over and let you see about a minute of the Spanish version.
Restaurante favorito. Usa la plataforma para pagar 20 y te valdrá 100 en el restaurante. ¿Compras? Incluso en lo que te gusta comprar, puedes ahorrar miles de dólares. Todo esto es posible a través de la plataforma de al por mayor de Travel 10, que como habíamos dicho antes, no está al alcance del público. Para mí, lo que hace Travel 10 y The Gift o el regalo tan emocionante es que es 100% real. De verdad, es una propuesta con valor para cada persona en América. No es juegos, son ahorros de verdad que puedes usar cada día en tu vida. Y otra cosa, ahora que eres parte del negocio de Travel 10, hay incluso beneficio para tus impuestos. O sea, incluso...
Okay, so that gives you just a little taste. Obviously, both these presentations they're not short, but remember, the purpose behind this is to actually do everything. It's the entire business presentation in about 9 minutes. And so what it's going to do is allow everybody to be able to make the decision by the time they see the entire presentation. So I think this is going to be easy. It's going to be something that can allow your business to go viral. And so just again, we're going to talk about, when we talk about a little bit in the coming weeks, about how simple this is going to be to build. So let's get started by, let's put this up on full screen if we can. Okay, we're there. All right. So what I want to talk about now for just a couple minutes is some of the other ways that you're going to be making income, here at Travel 10. And again, we wanted to make this really, really exciting for everybody, so that it's that you can make whatever it is you want. So we've got these diamond ranks and awards, and it starts with diamond. As you can see, it grows from canary to pink to blue diamond to red diamond. But what's really great about this is what kind of income that these positions are going to create for you. Because here's how it basically works. Once you get to right here where you see a canary diamond, what that does is that gives you an additional 1% throughout your entire organization. So that means instead of getting paid 10% through 10 generations, you'd be getting paid 11%. And it's not just through 10 generations, it's to infinity. And then it keeps growing. It goes to 2% here when you get to the pink. You get to blue, it's 3%. Red is 4%. So think about this. If you become a red diamond, at that point in time, you can actually earn 14% on your first 10 generations and 4% forever until you actually reach, another red diamond. That's the way it works. So as you reach other diamonds, then it does stop that. But the beauty of it, each leg is separate and each one can grow and grow and grow, and there's no restriction. So this goes into effect immediately, guys. So this is something that everybody's going to start looking at, what's going to take me to get to these various ranks, because it's going to mean a lot more income. And finally, what I want to share with everybody is, this is really cool, the first 100. Now, this is something that I put together because I just feel like that I always want to reward, to me, the pioneers, the ones that really kind of make it all happen for this company. And so what's going to happen is the first 100 are going to be, the first 100 reach Red Diamond now, will be a very elite group that they will get an additional 1% of all the company's customer commission sales in the entire United States forever. Now think about this. It doesn't matter if we've got 1,000 Red Diamonds or 10,000 Red Diamonds one day. This is only going to be shared by the first 100. And it doesn't matter how big this pile of money grows to, it's only going to be shared by those first 100. And again, it's there for those that just want to go after and get it. And obviously everybody's starting on the same playing field. Everybody's starting from scratch. We're a brand new company. So that's just something out there that's going to make it even more exciting and give everybody another reason to try to get to a Red Diamond as soon as possible, and which is be good for everybody. Next, what I want to share with you, these are other ways you're going to make money. We've also got what we call the retail credits. Now, what happens here is very simple. Because of the way this program works, you're going to end up with a lot of customers because people, when they get through watching the video, have three choices to make. One, they become a TLA, right? Two, they become just a customer. Or three, they take the card. A lot of people are just going to become customers. That's okay too. You don't care. As I say in the video, whatever the person chooses, you win. It's just the fact they're making a decision that's good for everybody. If they decide the customer route, here's how it works. Every 10 customers you get 10 retail credits. So 10 retail credits means at that point, your subscription's free forever. As long as you have the 10 customers, you never pay another penny for your own subscription. When you get to 20 customers, then your subscription and your business is free. So now you're paying nothing for that. After that, every 10 additional increment of customers that you generate, and I'm telling you right now, from what I'm seeing, because if people can go out and put in, 40 or 50 TLAs this quickly, I can't imagine the number of customers people are going to end up with. In this business, when you look at the compensation plan, it's based on everybody having one customer. What happens when people start getting 20, 30, 40, and 50 customers every TLA because of the people just make that decision because it's such a great product and such a great value. But what happens for you is that every increment of 10 customers generates another $10 in retail credits, and that can be used for all future Travel 10 purchases. I don't care what it is. We're going to be doing, for example, national seminars and trips all over the world. You'll be able to use it for that. You'll be able to use it for marketing tools, whatever you want to use it for. So that's some more ways that you can make money here. Now I want to go into a couple other things. I want to talk about building the business and some of the tools that we're putting in place for you in your back office. So I need to see. Oh, right here. Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry, I got somebody here working with me, and they were getting ready to take me off the screen share. I want to finish one more thing before we leave. Okay, guys, now what I'm showing you is what's going to be in your back office. This is designed to help you build your business through social media. And the beauty of this is you don't have to do anything but go in, take a look at this, and just basically paste a link, and all of a sudden you can start reaching out to people you've got all over the United States and eventually all over the world. So this is the social media part right here. And I'm having a little trouble getting this. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So this is how you're going to do it through Facebook. And again, it does everything. It even creates the questions for you. All you've got to do is just post, take anything you see here, copy it and paste it, and just send it out. And it's all done for you, all automated. So everybody can do it. Even somebody like me that's not a social media guru by any stretch of the imagination can go in and reach out to everybody that follows you on social media. That's for, again, Facebook. Now, here's how you do it for Instagram. We're showing you how to do hashtags and how to do that. Then, for those that are like me, that like the person-to-person more marketing, which I still think I can keep up. I know people say, Mark, you'll never keep up with social media, and they're probably right because you can start reaching the masses. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, as great as this is going to be, you're going to be able to use the masses and sign them up with this without ever even talking to anybody. But for those of you who still like the fun of person-to-person marketing, obviously we have the card. And right now what will happen is your back office, you'll be able to go in to do a PDF, go to any kind of a print center, make these up so you've got them, and you can start using them right away. So as you're talking to people, like for example, I was at the doctor's the other day and I didn't have the card yet. So I just said, hey, have you heard of the gift? Because I was talking to somebody, said, what's the gift about? I said, and what I'd actually said right before that, I said, do you like saving money? They go, yeah, of course I like saving money. And I said, have you heard of the gift? No. Well, I didn't have the card, so I had to give them one of my old, just regular business cards. It wasn't this one. And I had to tell them a little bit more because I couldn't just hand them the gift card. But if I'd had it, I could have handed it to them, and they would have already been on the website watching the video and making their decision whether they're going to be involved as a customer or as just a card user or obviously as a TLA. So guys, this will be in place, and we're going to be making these things up too. And we're looking at some really cool, like 3-dimensional ones. And that's something we're going to be developing. And as soon as those are available, we'll put them up on the site and tell you about it. But right now, you can go ahead and again, we've got all the information you need in the back office to go ahead and create your own and get started using the cards to start talking to people on a person-to-person basis. So with that now, I'm going to get out of the screen share here, and we're going to get back to talking about some testimonials we got. So let me do that. All right. We live? You know, the thing about doing this, guys, live is that whatever mistakes we make, you get to see it. We don't get to edit this, so it's just live. So whatever happens, happens. But we're back here now. As you can see, you know, we're all really excited about what's getting ready to happen. And you're going, when you get to go to your site tomorrow, and Joey, you know, we've been looking at it, and Lisa's been looking at it. Everybody feels the same. My wife, you know, was never able to ever build a business before. She's just not good at this type because she always feels like she's not a great salesperson. But she's likable and nice to people and stuff. But she could never. When I started talking to her about Travel 10, she kept saying, you know, this is pretty cool. I think they do it. What's happened with you as far as talking to people about this? Is this the easiest thing you've ever done?
I can't wait. I have so many people waiting. I put a lot of people.
I know. It's easy. Yeah. And again, that's what I love about this. Everybody's going to be able to do this. I don't care if you're a person that doesn't like to even talk to people. You can use social media to build it. Or you can just, again, as simple as just say, have you heard of the gift? Asking somebody a question that you know, what's that? And say, and hand them the card and go, just check this out and tell me no. I had so much fun the other day. I've been doing this like crazy with people that I talked to maybe a month or so ago. I'd call them up on the phone and say, it's time for you to tell me no. And they go, what are you talking about, Mark? I said, you got to tell me no. What do you mean no? And I said, well, it's time for you to look at the video. The Travel 10 video is ready, and you got to tell me no. You know what? Nobody's going to tell me no. I really brought a guy in here the other day, and I let him watch a couple minutes of it. And halfway there, I said, just tell me no when you're finished, okay? And about halfway through, he looked up, and it was funny. He says, can I just tell you yes now? And I go, no, I want you to see the whole video. He says, no, I'm in. Can I just tell you yes? I want to go.
The word I keep coming back to, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
that's what I just keep coming back around to. It's that easy, it's that simple, and why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah. And you know what? That's a good segue into two guys that have done exactly that. Exactly. I'm going to bring on two people now that during this pre-registration period have literally knocked it out of the park. I don't even know how they've done. Each one of them's put in more than, think about this, more than somewhere between 30 and 40 each. And I'm talking about personal enrollments now, not their tree, their personal enrollments. Guys, you know, in network marketing, most people think if I can put in 2 or 3, I'm doing great. They put in over 30 or 40 without the videos, without the cards, without anything we're talking about tonight. And I'm going, that's a little scary.
I think they got a head start on everyone.
Yeah, they did. They might be heading for that first 100.
I think so.
So with that, what I'd like to do is I'm going to bring on, let's bring on Kenneth first, because a lot of you know Kenneth. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. So Kenneth, if you would, kind of share with everybody what you've been doing and kind of what's happened with you so far.
Man, I'm telling you, this thing is so exciting, Mark, and I want to definitely applaud you for the vision that you have to create something like a Travel 10 that could help the masses. And I'm telling you, this thing is literally going to go viral. You know, the market has been waiting on it. You know, the economy, everything is just lining up. And when I talk about, you know, people ask me, how do I, you know, enroll so many people? Well, it's pretty simple. Well, I got to say we did have a little advantage because with Good Life, we do have the platform already. So my wife and I were already using the platform. And when you talk about the savings, man, it's just off the charts. You know, and I tell people, okay, go ahead and pull out a pad and pen. Okay, this is what I do. I say, now write down $10 on that pad and pen. And all I'm going to do is tell my story. Okay, this is all I do. So the first thing I do, I talk about my experience with the portal where I saved $100 on a hotel room. Blew my wife away. My wife is very analytical. That person's going to do all the research. So when she's, you know, busy looking at all the different search engines out there and she found that we could save $100 through this portal, she was blown away. We were able to go to the movies, save 40% of our movie tickets, blown away. Restaurants, when you're able to save up to 50% and get 10% cash back on top of that, that's mind blowing. And then I go back. You remember we wrote down $10. Okay, so now they're kind of blown away a little bit, but then I want to take them to the next stage. I said, think about this. I had another business partner that saved over $3,300 when they purchased their car. Okay, we were talking about $10. I had another teammate saved over $1,200 on the insurance. We're still talking about $10. Then we talk about the major tax deductions, which everyone should be running to Travel 10 to start a home-based business to get these major tax deductions. That's just a no-brainer. So by the time I'm finished, they're like, hey, you can stop, sign me up. And when we talk about the simplicity, I love the system that you put in place. Simplicity. 1, 2, 3. Share the gift, show the video, and then make a decision. And I tell them get 10 in 30 days. Guys, unbelievable. I'm excited. Guys, I can't wait to see what happens to a lot of people's future. I'm excited for everyone on this call tonight. And with that, I'm going to turn it right back over to you, Mark.
Thank you, Keans. I appreciate that. And so I really wish we do. I tell you what, we'll bring Omar back next week and we'll make sure that it's working perfectly for him. Because here's a person that is, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like either 37 or 47 people that he's personally enrolled. And I was actually called and talked to him today and said, I don't know how you could do that. How did you do that without ever having anything to work with? And he just said, Mark, this is the simplest thing I've ever seen. This thing's going to go viral. He said, I just told people, I said, look, there's nothing here. There's no cost involved. Look at the kind of money you can make from the PDF. He had him just, look at the little, the little video thing that we had sitting up on the pre-registration site. And he said, people said, kind of like you said, Joe, it's a no-brainer. They just went, yeah, why wouldn't I do this? And then, of course, people see how easy it's now.
Yeah.
After tomorrow.
They haven't even scratched the surface.
Oh man,
we're right there.
This thing is gonna go so fast because, again, as fast as you can open your mouth and share this with somebody, people are gonna be signing up.
Yep.
And it's gonna be nonstop. I mean, I literally was saying to people that when you go to sign somebody up tomorrow, when this thing goes live at 10 a.m., think about this. You could sign somebody up at 10 a.m. and at 10:01 they can be enrolling other people. Think about it. And then those people could 10:03 be enrolling other people. You don't think this is going to grow fast? Now, maybe it won't happen that quick for all of you because a lot of you will wait. But don't wait, because what I've shared with everybody is that, guys, look, very simple here, and this is really how I'm going to close this thing out tonight, is that I want to leave you with something I think is really important if you're going to be successful, not just here in Travel 10, but I think anything that you do in life. And it's something that I've always believed in, things that I've always done. I look back at my life, I'm thinking, hey, I came from a very, I was a C student in college. I wasn't exactly killing it. I was just scraping by. And my brother to this day still says, Mark, you never graduated college. I said, yeah, I did. I might have gotten a C, but I did graduate. But, again, when I got out of college, I realized I didn't want to work in the workforce and do what everybody else did. I truly wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to have a chance to have a really blessed and different life. And I have. I've never worked since I was 18 years old. I've always been employed and worked for myself. But the secret for anybody, it's really so simple. And that's kind of what was the reason for putting together Travel 10, is that you've got to have something that's very, replicatable, that everybody can do. You've got to make it easy. You've got to make it where it'll go viral. And it's got to have residual income tied to it, because without residual, I don't care what you do for a living. If whatever your job is, if you got a job, you get paid so much per hour. And if you haven't noticed, it never changes. Whatever you're getting paid per hour, that's all you ever get. But when you're dealing with something that's got residual income, that's leveraged, it can grow and grow and grow, because it's not what you do, it's what a whole lot of people do. So I kind of got that concept early. But here's the funny part about it is, it doesn't happen if you don't start. You got to start. If you don't, for example, if Lisa doesn't go out and share the gift with other people, it doesn't matter how great this is. Guess what she's going to make? Nothing. And what I don't understand is when there's something like this, and I think it's going to be different, when something's this simple, you share this with 10 people, what can they possibly tell you except yes or no? And if they tell you yes, you win. They're in the business. If they tell you no, you win. They got to take in a travel card or they're becoming a customer. It doesn't matter the answer. So therefore, your only goal is, and I told a lot of people, if you can go get 10 no's, and I actually believe this, if you can go get 10 no's in Travel 10, I think you're probably done for life. Because, yeah, but to get 10 no's, I figure you're going to sign up at least 30 to 50 TLAs, at least. Because for every no you get, there's going to be at least 3 or 4 that are going to say yes. So to get 10, you're going to have 30 to 40 yeses. So you're done. Because remember, the compensation is based on what? Not getting the hundreds, like these guys that are on here tonight have done. It's just getting 10. You can do it. Matter of fact, if you run the numbers, guys, it's scary. Run it if you get 3 people through 10 generations. Forget the rents and awards and all the stuff I talked about. Just that. 3 will get 3, and it's still more money than most people have ever made in a lifetime. So why wouldn't you do this? So I challenge everybody here that tomorrow morning you go to work. Don't think about it. Don't wait for something. It's all done. It's all there. Now, if you're waiting for Amex to clear, I mean, you might want to wait till noon before you start the business. But if that's not a problem for you, then you can go to work at 10 a.m. And by 10:05, my guess is you're going to have people in this business already, and it'll never stop. And then it's just you running the numbers. It's just numbers, guys. And the bigger the number gets, the more you're going to make. And so, again, it's all there. It's simple. It's easy. I read a great book. Actually, my wife gave me this book, and this is what I'm going to close on. And it was actually written by, is it Keller Williams, the real estate mogul, right? Keller Williams. He was a guy that started a little real estate company, became the largest real estate company in the world. And people say, well, how did you do it? And he actually wrote a book about it. And I've always shared this with people, but it's so simple. He wrote a book called The One Thing. The One Thing. And his whole concept was, think about this. He said, sometimes in life, people get things so complicated. And so there's like one thing, if you do it every day, it makes everything else in your life either easy or unnecessary. So think about it. You do one thing, it makes everything in life easier or not even necessary. So if you took a Travel 10, for example, what is the one thing you would do that would make everything else in your life easy and not necessary? Well, I know what it would be. Share the gift. But let's say instead you want to spend your time training and creating marketing materials and reading and studying, like a lot of people do, and not sharing it. Well, that's the one thing that's going to make you money. But what most people do in life is they're afraid to do that one thing. So what they do is they make busy time. They do everything else. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm fixing this. I'm getting ready to go. I'm over here. This is going to be good. No, you just do that one thing. And I've done this my whole life. So every day I look at what is the one thing I can do today that makes everything in my life either very, very easy or unnecessary. Most of the time it makes it unnecessary. And guess what happens, folks? You become successful. You become wealthy. You have everything you've ever dreamed of. Now you've got an opportunity that can allow that to happen for you. So with that, I'm just going to close. I mean, if you got anything else you'd like to add, Mommy? It's a Spanish thing, Mommy and Poppy. Everybody says, that's not your mommy. Matter of fact, first time she ever called me Poppy, I went, what is the Poppy thing? So baby, I'll say baby instead. Is there anything you'd like to add before we close?
No, really, I'm very happy. I'm very proud of you because you care about everybody and you want to give this gift to everybody out there.
Yeah. Joey, anything?
No, just congratulations, everyone. Journey starts tomorrow.
It does. 10 a.m. Go do the one thing and watch what happens. Appreciate everybody being here. Tonight we made a little history. This is the only time we ever get to do this. We can never have another launch. This is it. So for all of you that were here, I appreciate you being here. And again, let's go make something special. Absolutely. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.